Alright guys, it's Paul here. Before we head out to go thrifting, looking for things to flip online, to sell on eBay, I'd like to share with you some of the recent sales that I've had. So up here is a Mastodon the Hunter hoodie. This is a band, some type of rock band I believe, hoodie. I picked this up at a Savers about 2 months ago. I paid $11 for it and ended up selling it for $19.80 plus shipping. Sold this Mushu Disney plush for $15 plus shipping. I picked it up about 3 months ago for $4 at a thrift store. Nice profit. Sold these Trash Pack figures by Moose. I picked these up just a few days ago at a thrift store. It was hanging in a bag on a wall. I paid $5 for them and ended up selling them for $37.70 plus shipping. Great profit. Sold this Miele vacuum brush head. I purchased it at a Salvation Army 3 days ago. It was hanging in a baggie on the wall with a filter, and I paid $3 for this head, and I sold it for $38 plus shipping. Great profit. This is a cool sell. I sold this vintage Kindea Blue Jays 1992-1993 Labatt fridge can cooler. I picked this up at a thrift store about a week ago, and I paid $3.50 for it. Ended up selling it for $35.70 plus shipping. What a great sale, what a cool item. Alright everybody, it is Paul here, and we are out here thrifting, looking for things to sell online via eBay and Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, whatever we can. We're looking to flip stuff for a profit. I'm here at a Value Village, Savers, looking for something to flip. And over here, up here, I see a Cutco knife block, and this one's a decent one. They wanted $5.99 for it, and I can make some money on that. It's in pretty good condition, so I'm going to pick this up for sure. It's going in the bag. A great brand to look out for, Cutco. Be on the lookout for it. I keep moving along here and I see this weird hot dog cart or container thingy. They wanted $10 for it. I looked it up. It's from 1999. It's not really worth much of anything, so I left it behind. I just thought it was kind of weird looking. So I always look up the weird things, right? Because weird sells. So always do the Google Lens search if you're not sure. In the glass section here, I see these IKEA glasses. They're made in France. They're in great condition. So, and this pattern's somewhat popular, so I didn't hesitate. I picked them up. They wanted $8 for 4 of them. So the blue pattern's not as popular as the pear pattern, but still, there's still some money to be made there. So I will definitely be picking these up, especially because they're in great condition. And beside it, I see on an upper shelf, I see these Toy Story glasses. HMB is the brand. I looked up the brand. I couldn't find really any information or solds on it, so fortunately I had to leave them behind. They were kind of neat glasses though, right? Anything Toy Story is kind of can be worth some good money, right? So fortunately those weren't, so I left them behind. They're still nice looking glasses. And here I am looking, and I see this Halloween plate, and for $2.49, I thought there'd be, some good comps on this, but nope, there wasn't, and it had some scratches on the bottom, so again, decided to pass on this one for now. And here I am. I see these in the pet section here. These Yardkeeper Dipsidoo scoops. These actually sell if you can get them, 10, 20, and 30 quantities, higher quantities. They sell for pretty good money. So unfortunately there's only 5 there, just not enough to make any money. So decided not to pick them up. But if there was a higher quantity, I for sure would have. In the dish section here, look at this Visions pot. They want $50 for it. Isn't that crazy? That's a lot of money. That's more than I even would sell them for. $50 is a lot. They tend to really price up Visions in my area. And here is a cranberry glass, and it was also priced high. I believe it was like $25 for that pot. In the game section, I see this Diablo Battle Chess PC game kit for $8. Just not enough money, and it looked pretty banged up, so I decided to pass on it. But old PC games can sell for good money, so check them out when you run across them in the wild. I take a look in this bin here. I'm looking for Phase 10 dice or any of one of those valuable little games that can be just little gems, right? You just never know. In the sewing section here, I'm looking at all the cross-stitch kits. Unfortunately, most of them were opened or used, but I did manage to find one kit that this Busilla one. They wanted $10 for it, so I paid up for it, but there's a sold comp for about $50 for it, so I can make some money on this one. It's brand new, so I'll definitely take this one. It should sell by Christmas. I'm over here now at a Goodwill, and I see these Bison golf head covers for $2.50 a piece. There's 6 of them. I can make some money on this. I think these will sell. Pretty unique item, and there's 6 of them there. I could probably sell them for $10, $12 a pop, so I figure I will take them all, and they should sell, hopefully. At Salvation Army, look at they wanted for this old Braun coffee maker, $30. Wow, that's a little pricey. I know Braun's a great brand, but still $30 for a used old coffee maker. It's crazy. I looked up this camera too, this Pleaser 2 camera. It wasn't worth it much, so I decided to leave it behind. And they wanted $10 for it. In the dish section at Salvation Army, I see this Harry Potter teapot. They wanted $10 for it. Pretty cool looking. Again, it had some damage on the nozzle there, so I'm not going to mess with that because it's got too much damage for me. Left it behind. They still wanted $10 for it, though. That's a lot, I think, for a broken teapot. But I guess if you want to fix it or repaint it, it's still a nice gem. But look at in the clothes section here at Salvation Army. Look at these youth jerseys. $5.99 for these 3 jerseys each. I ended up taking the 2 red ones, the Chicago Blackhawks and the Montreal ones. I left behind the white one because it had some stains on it. But how cool is that? It's like $6 for a youth jersey in great condition. That's an awesome deal. I'll definitely pick that up. In the bag section now here, and making my way along, I see this Nathan Waste bottle waistband holder thingy for $2.99. I figure this is a good time of year to pick this up. You should be able to get, I'm hoping, between $10 and $20 for it. I think there's a few dollars there. It's easy to list and ship. I keep looking through the bags, see if there's anything else I can find. On the baggy wall here, I do find a couple things. These old spatulas and this Pillsbury timer. Really cool item. And there's a bit of money to be made there. They wanted $4 for 2 spatulas and $5 for the Pillsbury digital timer, which I thought was a pretty good deal. So I can make some money on that. So I decided to pick that up. Alright everybody, it's Paul here. I'm just back from thrifting. I went to 6 thrift stores today, so I've been really busy. Found lots of stuff, so I split it up into 2 different segments here. We can go through the stuff quickly. Back here is an old Keen hat container, leather. It's in great condition. I paid up for it, $9 for it. I see there's one listed for $50 on eBay, so I think I'll be able to get that based on its condition. Down here are two IKEA lamps. They're the Cloud and the House. These were both $5.99 each, and I sold this one before. I got about $20 to $25 for it. This one might be a little more, closer to $30. Down here is an IKEA nightlight, and I paid $5.99 also for this. And this is more rare. This will sell between $30 and $40, believe it or not. Again, in store, I tested all of them. I plugged them in and made sure that they all worked. Back here's a Basilla. This is a sealed kit, craft kit of some sort. I paid up for it. I paid $10 for it, but I see that it goes for anywhere from $30 to $50 online, so I'll pick that up. Back here's something a little different, a Bushnell backtrack for $7.99. First time I see this, I looked it up. It does sell. There's an over 100% sell-through rate. This, I think, is new, actually. It's faded, but the labels seem all intact. And it even has the film over the screen. So I'm thinking that's, new old stock. I'm probably going to get at least $30 for that. Here is a Nathan waist strap. I paid $2.99 for this, and I'm hoping like $15-20 for it. It's in really good condition. Down here's a teapot for $10 that I got from Salvation Army. It is, the reason I picked it up is because it's Sky McGee and designed by Don Orman, and I checked it really well for chips. Always check the condition of your items before you check out. I'm hoping to get, I'll probably start at $50 for this and see if anybody bites. Go from there. Down here was a cool digital timer from the 90s, Pillsbury. It is open. I did check it out, and I actually checked the battery compartment. It's clean, so I'll put a fresh battery in there. I'm hoping $15-20. This one was kind of surprising. Remember these older kind of Rubbermaid spatulas with the flexible tip? These go for about like $10 to $15 a piece. So I got two of them for $4 from Value Village. So yeah, I'm hoping maybe to try $30 for these two. Easy to ship, nice and light. Back here's something interesting. For $10 at Salvation Army, I got this. It's from 2002. It's a porcelain cookie jar of the cartoon figure Caillou from about 20 years ago. And it does have a lot of condition issues. It's got damage. It's got some chips. I'm actually going to spend a little bit of time and paint it before I sell it. There's one for sale right now that's brand new in box for over $100. This one I paid $10. I'm hoping to get maybe $40, $50 for it because it has condition issues. But like I said, I will paint it. I will put some paint. I have some paint, so I'll do a quick little paint job on it. It'll look super nice. I think somebody will buy it. For $1, I got at Goodwill this Dymo 1780. I'm probably going to price this between $10 and $15. I have the test strips or the label tape to test it, so I have no problem picking this up for $1. And down here, I got another one of these Sun Ancon machines for $21. These things go for between $120 and $150, and they go pretty fast. So this is, I think, the 5th or 6th one I've found this year, so I will get that listed and sold. I tested it in store. It works fine. Alright guys, so I got the rest of my haul here. Start over here. So I got a Cutco knife block. This was $5.99 at Value Village or Savers. It is one that has the bottom slits for the steak knives. So I'm probably hoping between $20 and $40 for this. It is in really good condition. I looked it over. Then at Salvation Army, I guess somebody donated some of their kids' jerseys because there's a few of these Reebok jerseys for $5.99. Montreal Canadiens. This looks to be in great shape, this one. So I should make a bit of money on this one. Next here is an embroidered one for $5.99. This again is a Reebok small. I know it's a youth jersey, so it won't be, big bucks, but still. And then here is probably my favorite find of the day. This is a Rain Spooner shirt, and it's a collaboration with the Blue Jays and
Hawaii. So it's got, again, some amazing graphics, and it was $12.50. This I might keep for myself, but if I'm too fat for it, then I'm gonna sell it. There is a sold comp, and it's one sold for $60 plus shipping. Now, the last thing I wanted to share with you guys is these shoes. So these shoes were $30. I paid up for them. They're size 13. They're Doc Martens. They're Doc Martens, and they are Harris Tweed blue shoes. So these are very rare shoes, apparently. I'm doing a little research, and there's only one pair online right now on eBay, and they want hundreds for it. So these are in pretty good condition. They just need a little bit of a cleanup, but I have no idea what I'm going to sell these for. At least $100 plus. They're made in England. Very cool shoes. The size I think is good. I think a large, man will want to wear these. So yeah, I had a great day thrifting. Like I said, I went to 6 thrift stores today, so a lot of running around. But there's stuff out there if you keep looking, and I paid up for stuff. Yeah, $30 is a lot of money to pay for shoes, but if I'm going to sell these for 100 plus, I'll pay $30 all day long. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks for liking and following my stuff. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. Good luck out there.